Have you ever felt like you're different? Like your life, despite the chaos and struggle, is leading you towards something bigger? Maybe it's because you were never meant to live an average life. You were meant to live in abundance, wealth and money, in purpose, in the lives you touch. Here are 7 signs you were created to be wealthy. These signs aren't about how much money you have right now. They're about who you are and where your life is pointing. Let's begin. Sign number 1, you were born into struggle or scarcity. Many of the world's wealthiest people didn't start rich. They were born into poverty, no inheritance, no easy connections, no safety net. But that is exactly what made them powerful. If you were born into a simple or struggling family, it's not a curse. It's your training ground. God was building your endurance from day one, teaching you how to rise from the bottom, so that one day when you reach the top, you never forget the value of effort or the beauty of gratitude. Comfortable beginnings rarely create resilient minds. But you were forged through fire. That's your first sign. Sign number 2, you feel restless, living an ordinary life. You just can't settle for the 9 to 5 in the routine. You feel it in your bones. I'm meant for more than this. That's not greed. That's a spiritual calling. While others are content just surviving, you want to live, not just for yourself, but so you can give more, build more, impact more. You dream of freedom, freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom to live with purpose. That urge in your soul, that discontentment, it's sacred. It's not a flaw. It's a compass pointing toward your destiny. Sign number 3, you have a natural opportunity radar. Ever spotted a potential before anyone else did? Seen an idea, a strategy, a business move, and thought, why isn't anyone else seeing this? You might not realize it yet, but that instinct, that intuition to spot growth, value, innovation, that's a rare gift. While most people wait for instructions, you move with insight. You see opportunity even in chaos, even in failure, even in silence. That's the mindset of a builder, a creator, a leader. If you've always had that radar, protect it, nurture it. It might be one of your greatest blessings. Sign number 4, you feel like you're meant to fulfill a mission. You don't just want money, you want meaning. You've always felt like you were meant to do something important, to change lives, uplift others, leave a legacy. You might not know how yet, but deep inside, you know there's a bigger purpose calling you. That feeling is not delusion. It's not a fantasy. It's spiritual GPS. It's God's way of whispering, you were made for something more. Sign number 5, you're drawn to learning about wealth, growth, and purpose. Some people avoid talking about money. You've always been curious. You find yourself reading, watching, listening to things about success, purpose, passive income, spirituality, abundance. It's not random. That hunger for wisdom is a spiritual download. It's a sign you're meant to understand wealth so you can steward it. You're not just seeking money for comfort. You want to know how money works, how impact works, how legacy works. If you've ever stayed up late reading about self-mastery, wealth mindset, or how to build something meaningful, that's your spirit preparing you for your future role. The world needs wealthy people who are wise, kind, and purpose-driven. And if you're drawn to that path, pay attention. It may be your calling. Sign number 6, you've experienced unusual setbacks that force growth. Have you ever faced heartbreaks, betrayals, failures that felt like they nearly broke you? Ever wondered, why is my journey so much harder than others? Here's a secret. The bigger the destiny, the deeper the preparation. Wealthy souls are not just born, they are built through pressure. If you've been through storms that others can't imagine, it's not because you were cursed, it's because you were being stretched, sharpened, refined. Diamonds don't form in comfort. They form under intense heat and pressure. Your pain wasn't pointless. It was prophetic. You were never being punished. You were being positioned. Sign number 7, people around you are drawn to your energy, wisdom, or leadership. Even when you feel like you're still figuring things out, people ask for your advice. They trust you. They follow your ideas. They feel inspired when they're near you. That's not ego. That's energy. Some people naturally carry a frequency of leadership. You don't force it, it flows from you. You might feel like, I'm not there yet. But the truth is, people already see something in you. Wealth isn't just about bank accounts. It's about the ability to influence, guide, and uplift. And if you carry this invisible magnetism, it's one of the clearest signs you were created for greater things. Let's recap. If you were born into struggle, if you can't stand the idea of a small, routine life, if you see potential where others see problems, if you feel like you're meant for a mission, if you hunger for wisdom about money and purpose, if you've endured deep pain that transformed you, and if people are drawn to your inner light, then friend, you are not ordinary. You are not random. You are not lost. You were crafted to become a person of wealth, not just in money, but in meaning, impact, and freedom. But here's the truth. Being meant for wealth is only the beginning. You must respond to the calling. You must rise. You must take action. You must honor the signs you've been given. This world doesn't need more rich people. It needs more awake, intentional, generous leaders. It needs people like you who've been broken, built, and born again to step into their true power. So don't ignore the whispers. Don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Don't bury your gifts just because the world doesn't understand them yet. You were born to change your bloodline. You were born to shift the atmosphere of your generation. You were born for this. Now go and build the life you were meant to live. If this message spoke to your soul, don't let it stop here. Subscribe for more wisdom that empowers your purpose. Like this video so the algorithm spreads it to those who need it. Comment below, which of the 7 signs hit you the hardest? Your voice matters, your story matters, and your time is now. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay inspired, stay aligned, and stay powerful.